you think XRP will hit 2K by the end of the year. If things are in line for that to happen this year, that's the price that's going to be required to be in order to be able to move the amount of value for the markets and networks that I believe will need to be settled by the end of the year. We got SWIFT, which is 5 trillion. We got the FX market, which is around 6-7 trillion a day. You got to come up.
Johnny Mata, how are you doing? If I hear anyone say when Lambo, hello Michelle, how you doing? Dream or get lost when Lambo. That's the newest joke on this. When Toyota. How I'll promise it. When Lambo. you know how when Lambo became famous, right? You know, it was the Bitcoin community way back in earlier on, when some of us were still sleeping to crypto. When Lambo, that's the time. Actually, I said I was going to do a live today, and like, okay, I have a video that I will post later. I don't have the time to post it now, and it's like, okay, I was talking about XRP and how, did you hear about the latest ETF that was approved, XRP ETF? How many of you are aware of it? The Purpose Investments XRP ETF in Toronto. I told you, remember when I was telling you that they try these things, they do them outside of the US. They try it all outside of the US, and then, excuse me, and then, yes, in Canada, Johnny Mata, you just go now, I don't have my second phone here to show you, but you know what I can show you? You know what, let me show you on my computer. You guys, hold on, I'll show you right now. Purpose Investments, XRP ETF. So this was approved, the first of its kind in North America. I'm not kidding you. So look at it. That's it right there. I'm showing you on my screen. I have a large screen here. Purpose Investments, Purpose XRP ETF receives OSC receipt, set to launch on TSX on Wednesday, June 18, 2025. So that's tomorrow. It's launching tomorrow. Purpose Investments on June 16, launching an ETF. I'm telling you, why are they launching an XRP ETF? Why are they launching an XRP ETF in Canada, of all places? I'm not saying it's anything. I'm in Canada. I'm not disrespecting Canada. Please like the video. If you are hidden here, please like the video. God bless you. They're not leaving you behind. What's happening is deliberate. I read a report once where a guy was saying it's all coming back to the US. I want you to watch. If you look at the video where Trump was landing at the G7, world leaders landing at the G7, you will see that when Trump's plane landed, right, he walked into a US helicopter. That helicopter was just different from the rest. All the other world leaders walked into this ugly looking helicopters, and they were taken to Kananaskis. There is something about the United States. Remember, the United States is the largest economy in the world. China comes at a distant second. And even China's economy is actually dependent on the US and different parts of the world. China, of course, could have a large economy without the world. But it is the world's resources that props China to where it is because of their production for the rest of the world. And they need the US market like no tomorrow. So you need to understand that this is all going to come back to the US. The largest Nostro Vostro accounts are in US. I wager that more than 60% of the Nostro Vostro, as you grow your, my wife sent me a text and I'm reading it to you guys, sorry. As adoption comes and Nostro Vostros are not needed, and you have no need for pre-funded accounts, right? You have money delivered at the blink of an eye, 2 blinks or 3 blinks. Listen, it changes the whole game. That's why Trump talks about the golden age of America. Can you imagine liquidity? Let's assume nostro vostro in the world is 27 trillion or 30 trillion. America will get at least 60% to 65% of that, or even more. Tyrone, yeah, don't buy it, please. Tyrone, don't invest in XRP. Invest in Bitcoin, okay? Just 2 blinks. Yes, 2 blinks. If you move XPR, Proton is like 1, 2, 3. It's there. 2 to 3 blinks. Johnny Mara, unlock the nostro vostro. So they will indeed come back to the US. For people who are still saying XRP is a scam, that's a very stupid thing to say. When you, like, it's just a crypto. If you don't like it, buy something else. You can't be saying something is a scam when the government of Canada has already, you must be a fool to see that governments of the world are investing in a crypto, you call it a scam. What kind of stupidity is that? Like, if you don't want it, don't just say, oh, it's a scam coin, this and that. On what grounds? People have made a lot of money out of it. People have swung trade on it. So if you don't want it, don't invest in it. When you say something is a scam, why don't you explain why it's a scam? You can't. It's a scam. It's a scam. Bitcoin is the only one forever. Bitcoin is the only one forever. That's a cultish behavior. That's a foolish statement to just say, oh, it's a scam. At this point, to me, to some other people, it's not. Because if a country like Canada, a G7 country, is adopting XRP and allowing it to be an ETF, let me tell you what they are doing. They are pushing the ETFs forward first because your bank wants to sell XRP to you as an investment to wait until you are 65 before you start enjoying it. Michelle, your bank wants to sell XLM to you to wait until you are walking with a cane. Like I said, they will donate a cane to you and write XLM investor on it. When you are 79, they bring the cane to you and they will take a picture and they will ask you to say, I invested in XLM when I was 50 or when I was 40, I bought XLM. Yeah, Bitcoin is not king. Don't be silly. I'm just telling you. It is a king in its own right, but it's not going to be the king of all crypto. It is impossible. Tyrone, Bitcoin is useless without XRP. I want you to take your computer and you type spend the bits. Bitcoin was useless in El Salvador to be spent every day for grocery shopping. You know what they did? They had to create a new company called Spend the Bits. And Spend the Bits help you to spend your Bitcoin on the XRP ledger for a 0.00005 fee, XRP fee per transaction. I want you to Google that. If you don't Google that, if you don't Google it and you come back tomorrow on this channel and say XRP is a scam coin, I block you. I will block you. You are not useful to the channel. You are a distraction. You have refused to do your homework. Go and check El Salvador. In 2022, El Salvador accepted Bitcoin as currency. There are people who are standing in line trying to pay for coffee, trying to pay for groceries, trying to pay for things. It was too slow. So Spend the Bits was created in Edmonton by some East Indian guys, and they were supported, and they didn't tell Canada. Go now, spend the bits. I'm telling you, spend the bits. I'm going to show you now the bits. Any Bitcoin person who comes here and you start telling me all this, I don't want you to be a part of my channel. Get out of here because you are just not wise. And I don't want unwise people around me. All you have to do, go to ChatGPT. No, forget about supply too big. XRP is a commodity. Bitcoin is a commodity. They are both commodities. Don't worry about supply. You have not. Are you a subscriber to my channel? Let him get out of here. No, you should have just left him so that we could, show him. Hello, Nelson. How you doing? No, it's so. Listen, I am giving you information here. Go to Spend the Bits. There are things I've said on this channel that has caused me to be. I saw the shadow banning because what happened was then I saw the bots. The bots started coming like crazy. Remember when I was traveling from Nigeria back to on the way to Europe and then to North America? I had the bots were crazy. And I tell you what, I want people to do their research. Do your research. I'm giving you, I said go, you don't go. You say, Bitcoin is the king. Bitcoin is the king. Bitcoin. And the problem is these people made money maybe from Bitcoin. Somebody is telling me Bitcoin is the king and they only have $10,000 in Bitcoin. They only have 10,000, which is just 10% of the value of Bitcoin, not even about 8%. So if Bitcoin gets to 200,000 in the next 2 years or in the next 1 year, they will have 200,000 Bitcoin. That's all they have. Sorry, they'll have 20,000 in dollar worth, right? So now, but you have XLM. XLM is 34 cents Canadian or 20 something cents. Let's say it's, I don't know, 23 cents, 24 cents. Is it 27 cents today? What's XLM? If you put $10,000 in XLM, do you know how many you will get? You know how many you'll get? Let me show you Spend the Bits. This is the website. I use Spend the Bits to send money back home to my family. What used to take days and cost a fortune now happens instantly at a fraction of the cost. So if you want to send Bitcoin to somebody, you Spend the Bits. Look at it. Spend the Bits. Let's ask Grok. What is Spend the Bits? Let's go. Let's ask Grok. What is Spend the Bits? Ask anything. Look, I'm asking Grok right now. What is Spend the Bits? So let's see what Grok says. Aha. You might be referring to Spend the Bits, a cryptocurrency payment platform as it relates to the XRP ledger, which, okay, well, it's not Guggenheim. Spend the Bits is a financial technology company founded in 2019 based in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. It provides a mobile app and platform built on the XRP ledger, a decentralized open source blockchain enabling users to store, send, and spend digital assets like Bitcoin, USDC, and other cryptocurrencies. Key features include fast transactions, secure wallet, multi-currency support, cross-border remittance, and it's so you store your Bitcoin on there on the XRP ledger. Bitcoin is useless in the scheme of things without the XRP ledger. I say that, and I challenge anybody to come and tell me that I'm lying. You see, there's a way you can frame the question. You can ask Grok, does Spend the Bits help lower the price of the cost of using Bitcoin? It will answer you. Was Spend the Bits created to help use Bitcoin? It will answer you. Then you ask, where is Spend the Bits being used most? It will tell you El Salvador. Hey, Tommy. When Lambo. When Lambo. Okay, so when Lambo, like people say, oh, you're a pastor. Why are you talking about all these things? Please, leave me alone. Leave me alone, man. We have to help people do it right. Okay, so this is the thing, eh? Watch this here. So this is when Lamborghinis cost about $211,000 and up. So you want that one? You want that one? Think about it. This is what the Bitcoin people were buying in those days. That's why how the when Lambo became popular, right? At the Bitcoin convention, they would have Lamborghinis parked. Yeah. David Wooten, I saw your email, but you have to, like, I was trying to send it and it said beware of this. I don't know. It was giving me a warning on you. It gave me a warning immediately. So I don't know what is wrong with your title. I'm not sure. Tommy, that's why I said when private golf course and not Lambo. You know why a golf course is important? Tommy, Jonas King. Tommy is not serious. Tommy is not going to buy a Lambo. He's a Toyota guy. Bitcoin needs XRP, Namdi Okeke. Please go and research Spend the Bits. Everybody, I'm telling you, go research. When you have a private golf course, you know people are going to pay you. I told you the story of a billionaire who bought a private plane. It was so expensive. And this guy had the money. He said, no, it's too expensive. They said, but you can afford it. He said, I know, but I don't want to afford it. I am going to share it with my friends. So he got a group of friends. They created a limited liability company and they shared that private jet. So when he's not traveling, they use it. When he's traveling, he uses it. And they have a small staff. They have everything they want. They cater to themselves, and they live. You know, the others are not as wealthy as he is, but he's worth about $26 billion. But at that time, he wasn't even worth this much. He was worth like $5 billion. And he said, "No, I can't waste money. Why should I just have it to myself? And it's too expensive," he says. But he could afford it. Some Hollywood stars are worth only $200 million, and they have a private jet. Genesis Act has passed the Senate. Wow. Exactly, Jonas. The private golf course will give you passive income. Even if it's just 9 holes. You know, you can play the 9 holes on a round, right? You go on one and then you come on the second round. Put a nice dog leg on there. Redo it nicely. Advertise it. Tell people they can join up. You only need about if it's a private golf course, how many members do you need? Maybe 2,000 members. And you will find them. People will fly in to come and play. Paying you membership fees. Some of those membership fees may be like $5,000, a year. And then they have to buy a certain minimum food to retain their membership. And people do those things because they have the money. Guess what? How they spend it? It's their corporate entities that spend the money on their behalf. Exactly. The Genesis Act has passed. Just give me an M4 and I'm happy. Whoever has the ring is Solomon. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean, whoever has the ring is Solomon? No, Tommy, do you like it because, do you like the title because you're applying to buy a Lambo and you're not telling us? I hope I'm hoping that my community is common sense, not Lambo people. You can buy Lambo if you want. Exactly, PN. Why are we interested in the cons that have already risen? Like, come on here. Freddy Krueger. Can you stop this silly comment, Freddy? XRP has its place. XLM has its place. All of the 10 cryptos that are ISO 222 blockchain native assets, they have their market, okay? Please, don't be silly. Don't start making this kind of useless comments. It doesn't help, all right? Freddy Krueger. Yes, and so what? You think the banks are going to go away? You think that the wealthy families are going to allow their banks to go away? Freddy Krueger, you don't even know what you're talking about. They will not let their you think XLM is not part of the wealthy agenda? Do you know what XLM is doing? XLM is strong in Africa, in Brazil, in Philippines, in the unbanked parts of the world. No, most elites are not investing in Bitcoin only. They also are investing in XRP. They are not just telling you because they would rather you go and buy with your little salary, you are not an elite. If you are an elite, you will not be on here. So before I remove you from my channel, I want you to go and do a research. I want you to go to Spend the Bits. Ask Grok, what is Spend the Bits? Ask ChatGPT, what is Spend the Bits? If you do that, you can come back to our channel and we can be friends. Do your research. Ford has a market. Kia has a market. Toyota has a market. Hyundai has a market. Just because I don't like Ford doesn't mean Kia will end their market. Everybody has a market. All of the crypto assets that are ISO 222, they have a future. Bitcoin has a future. If I have money today, I will invest in Bitcoin because one Bitcoin will be $1 million in the future. Even if I have died and gone, my children and their children can still enjoy Bitcoin. But I want you to understand that Bitcoin was a flawed technology from the beginning. They made mistakes with it. Anything first always has issues. And to improve it, XRP was created. You don't agree with me? That's okay. But it is good for you to do a research. Go and research. Spend the bits. That's all you got to do. David Jerez, using AI to ask questions isn't research. Okay, thank you very much. What AI does is that it aggregates 15 websites minimum, between 15 to 20 websites. ChatGPT doesn't report how many websites it does aggregate. I've not checked if it's doing that. When you say LOL, using AI to ask questions is not research, I don't know what you're talking about. Because research is going to different websites and finding the answers. AI helps aggregates. When it aggregates, it reports all of the research places, all of the websites where it got the information from. Then you click on each of them. It will give you Twitter, X, it will give you Google, it will give you DuckDuckGo, it will give you all of the different websites it has aggregated the information from, filtered it, and delivered it to you. Don't tell me using AI is not research. What's wrong with you? You people come on here to try to insult people's intelligence. That's not communicate. Like, what does that mean? Using AI to ask questions isn't research. Why was AI created? AI is just quantum computer, high speed, to bring you the information quickly so you can review it and then make a decision on what you are reading. AI is just speed. That's all it is. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Daniel. I appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. I answer them. I tell them where to go. But if I notice that they are just trolling, then we block them. Yeah. PN, what are you talking about? Ooh. Somebody should block Johnny Matter. He's been terrorizing me for 2 days now, asking me when Lambo, when Lambo, when Lambo. So can we vote on whether we should give Johnny Matter a timeout? I'm just kidding. Johnny Matter is sweet. Actually, Johnny, I was driving today. I went and I got myself a Vietnamese. My son was here cleaning, in the church, and so I went and I got myself a Vietnamese, what they call pho, right? Vietnamese soup, like with noodles in it. So I asked him if he wanted. I got 2 bowls, and I brought one for him, and then so when I got here, on my way, I was driving, and I said, when Lambo? Because my batteries ran out today. So I have a small, those Norco batteries, Norco battery charger. You just put it on your battery and then you start the car, right? So my battery ran out. I was like, oh, what's happening? Like, there is a Bluetooth thing in my car that draws on the battery sometimes, and I just need to disconnect the wire, and that's it. But it's under the passenger door. So I said I'll do it this summer, whatever. So as I told you, most of you know, I drive a 2007 Acura TSI. That's it. And I also drive a Toyota Corolla 2009 with a push button start. That's it. I have no Lambo. I have no desire to get a Lambo. I'm going to travel around the world when God blesses me. May Andy Arval, I pray that whatever your health issues are, God will bless you and give you healing in Jesus' name, and that you will reap rewards and you'll be healthy for many, 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 many years and enjoy your family. I pray for you right now. Opinions on the SEC heel dragging. Oh, they have to drag their heels. Remember, everything has to come together. Everything has to come together, right? Anybody who mentions when Lambo here, we're going to put you on a 5-minute timeout. Don't corrupt our mind with when Lambo. Oh God. Yes. Yeah. So I mean, this is what the reality is. A lot of people are going to lose their the rewards that they've gotten from. Thank you, Andy. They've put money. Like, do you realize? Have you ever looked at your ledger? If you bought XRP, you know the thing about blockchain is it's everywhere, right? So it's a cloud system. It's based on cloud computing. If you have XRP or XLM, you purchased it like maybe 6 years ago or 4 years ago. Look at your portfolio. If you DCA'd, look at your portfolio. That's the truth. That's the truth. Ledger will show you. I don't know. I don't use Trezor. Decent, all of them. They show you your portfolio chart. You see, and some of you, you'll be surprised how many percentage it has gone up in the last little while. No, Johnny. You buy a Lambo, you make it a carcass, and then you put it on you kind of hoist it, so as people are driving past, to show them that you don't care about the when Lambo. How about that? Do you remember the guy that bought a Tesla to smash it just to get back at Elon Musk for supporting Donald Trump? Like, what is wrong with people? I know. Have you ever been to Dubai? Who's been to Dubai here? Dubai or Kuwait? I've never been to Qatar. Hello, Michael. I know. Excuse me. So I was talking to DT981. Are you still here, sir? I was talking about the heel dragging. So in my opinion, the heel dragging is something they have to do. It's just who they are. They're not gonna. It's who they are. It's how this whole system has been played. Listen, there's corruption in the system. Whether it's the Trump administration or the Biden administration, remember, the public servants are there. Whoever comes and goes, they're still there. And they muddle up the system. Yes, I agree with you, PN. What's Jonas saying? When crypto goes private, we need to have a meetup in Dubai. I don't mind. But you know, I'm a pastor, so my meetups will have fellowship and prayer in it. If you don't mind that, I'm good. Then good food, and that's it. Government is always slow. Yes, always. And this time they even have to be slower because they have to make sure all their ducks are in a row, right? Daniel Smith just said a very, very important point there. They have no laws. The SEC can't rule or settle without laws. Correct. I don't drink whiskey or any of that stuff. Yes, Jonas, glory is always the Lord's. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Pastor, please pray for me for Lambo soon. Amen. I know your heart's desire. I know you're just you're what do they call it now? You're bullying me now. That's what you're doing, Johnny. Yes, Namdi, it is. But we have to be patient. You know, we have to be patient. We have to be patient. Some people are even teaching, you know, like talking about your exit plan for XRP and all of that. Yes, I heard about that, but I don't know. I think the US is, many countries are going to go with that because they want to encourage, leave Joel Austin alone. It's not his fault. His father handed it over to him, so let him be. I actually have a book where I didn't publish it. 21 Reasons Why You Should Leave Joel Osteen Alone. What happens on June 19 with SEC and Ripple XRP? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. Would it be better to wait and buy Bitcoin when it goes across the XRP? I don't know, pretty. I don't know. I can't tell you what to do here, because for me, if I had money, I will buy XRP. Sorry, I'll buy Bitcoin if I had the money, but I don't have the money for Bitcoin. I am buying the small cap ones and some of the big cap ones, so that, like, XPR is a small cap crypto, but it's an ISO crypto, so I can put some money in it. I put $100 in it. The other day I told my son to buy XPR with his, he said he wanted to buy $100 worth. So I told him what to do. 2 cents TV. Do you eat hot dogs? Buy your meat at the farm, it's cheaper. Find a farm, go with some friends, buy meat there and share it. And then you can put some in your freezer. You don't have to eat hot dogs. Johnny, I honestly don't believe so. Remember, the old banks aren't playing. So let me show you something. Just hold on. Let me show you something. Let's do this. Let's go do this. Let me show you what the old banks are doing. Fidelity Crypto. How many of you know this company? Fidelity. So Fidelity, right? See, they say scams are increasing, impersonating customer support, know how to protect your personal information. Trade with Fidelity Crypto. So they are all opening crypto desks. Johnny Mara, I'm talking to you. Tell me you can hear me, Johnny. I'm answering your question. So look here, right here, with Fidelity in America, you can open a Fidelity Crypto account. Where is Johnny Mara? I'm talking to you, Johnny. Have you gone? So if we click on here, yes, Daniel, Fidelity has been working for a long time on their crypto desk. So let's click on this. Johnny, how come you didn't buy my course, the $69 one? Why you do this to me? You promised that you will buy my course, man. You don't want me to buy very nice jollof rice for my family? Hey, Johnny. Okay, so that's, so are you already a Fidelity customer? Yes. Select yes if you have a brokerage, IRA, 401k, or other Fidelity product. No. So if you say no, they'll do this. If you say yes, you go to next, okay? Your username, whatever you enter. But if you're not and you go to no, you will create a new account. No. First, you need to confirm your identity and employment information. Once the account is open, blah, 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 and you go on. And here's the reality. Fidelity, they opened this crypto desk a few years ago. I actually registered for their emails, but I think they finally found out I'm from Canada, so they stopped talking to me because I was using it to learn. So here's their education page. What is crypto? This is Fidelity. I'm showing you. Guys, I have a lot of information. I've been doing this for 5 years before I started my channel on November 1 last year. What are you saying? Johnny, please don't feel pressure. All right? Don't feel, I'm just kidding. I remember you said somebody bought it and I went to check if it was you and it wasn't you. I was like, oh, no problem. So, but if you buy it, I'll be happy. Promise Mbanugo, where can I store XPR WKC? Promise, download the WebAuth wallet. Daniel, can you get a link to the WebAuth online? Are you able to do that for me, please, Daniel? I owe you so many coffees. You're a good man. Somebody vote. Should we make Johnny Mara a moderator? The only problem is if you give Johnny Mara authority, he will let the Lambo guys skate. He's not going to put them in jail. So how to start trading, Johnny? Here we are. Open a Fidelity crypto account in just minutes. At the same time, we'll help you open an eligible Fidelity brokerage account. If you don't already have one, to fund your new crypto. Tell us how much crypto you want to buy or sell as a market or limit order. Open it. Do you see? Open a Fidelity crypto account. You click here and there you go. So are you a Fidelity customer? They'll take you back to all that stuff for Americans only, right? So trade the names you know. So they say buy and sell Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. This is what they started with, these three. But they've expanded what they can do right now and they're still learning the market. And they now have, let me tell you, the banks are preparing. Johnny, are you still listening to me? Tommy. Yes, Tommy, I know. But and oh, you did well. You said more will be coming soon. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They are waiting for example, with XRP, in America, the banks cannot jump on XRP. They have to be careful because of litigation. America is a very litigious country. XPR, Uniswap, yeah, you can buy on Uniswap. So Johnny, you see what I'm saying? So that is it. They're all having crypto desks. In Canada, they kicked out Nexo, the crypto bank. They kicked out the brokerage from Australia. What's Caleb and Brown, right? Get out of here. But Wealth Simple in Canada is now going to be doing it. Wealth Simple has much. Who is from Canada here? Any Canadians here? Canada is now going to do Netcoins and Wealth Simple. That's going to be your, like your Caleb and Brown type of thing. So Wealth Simple merged with Digital Assets Limited, and Digital Assets Limited, all their customers and all that, whatever they signed with Digital Assets get transferred automatically to Wealth Simple. They didn't even ask permission whether they could sell the company. It's a private company. Yeah, that's fine, Jonas. It's yeah, Wiki. But there is a wallet that is proprietary to WikiCat now. It's called Penny Wallet. So if you want to have that one, that's good too. Because of regulations in Canada. Canada is like the UK. They're very strong on regulation. Meanwhile, Australia is even more regulated in the banking industry. But Canada has some very unique, and I think it's unique in a bad way. Like, I don't know, it's just protectionist, DT981, it's a bad thing and not too bad. Why? Because it has exposed the reality of crypto to many people. But like if you're on Moonshot and you buy a crypto for say 0.003 cents, you bought like maybe 10,000 units. Then you go up and you try to sell. When it triples, it'll say too large, amount too large, which means that the system is limiting how much you can take out because of liquidity issues. So it's the people releasing the coins after 5 minutes. Within the first 10 minutes, that's when they make their money. So while it's really kind of a preying tactics on people because of the lack of regulation and clarity, it's what happens when you have a jungle, right? It's the wild, wild west of crypto right now. Please like the video. The wild, wild west of crypto. People are doing whatever they want. So but there is 12.5 billion in the meme market for Solana. Solana is worth 12.5 billion. You can fact check me on that. Maybe I'm wrong, but the last time I checked was 12.5 billion. If it's 15 billion, the better. That money is going to move to the XRP ledger. It's going to move to the crypto space under regulation. And under regulation, it will be cleaner. There'll be fewer cryptos that are really out there. So that saturation is just for the time being. Is everybody trying to sell pure water like in Nigeria? I agree. Those people who are rug pulling, they're the ones you hear, oh, they died in a hotel in India. Somebody shot them in the back of the head and all that. People go and rug pull and they think that their identity is hidden. Nobody will know where they are. It's crypto. Greed. No, they don't. PN, you are correct. But I'm just telling you, you can't stop people from doing that because people put $20 in and they get $40 and pull it out. They get excited. Woo, I 100% my money. And some people put $40 in and they get $20 back. They lose money or they lose everything. So it's a gamble. It's not good. But the market itself is worth that much. Remember, the money doesn't disappear. It just exchanges hands. So with regulation, it will limit that kind of play. Marvin Johnson, thank you for watching me. I appreciate you so much. And you're a subscriber, right? Where are you based, Marvin? Exactly, PN. Well, at a point, we would probably not be finding new coins as it was. Like that guy who does stocks and crypto plays, he does a very good job, in my opinion. But there is a need, exactly, meme coin casino. There's a need to focus on a few fundamental, strong and solid coins, and then have a trading bag that you can play with if you want. Okay, how's Ohio treating you, my friend? I think they're all going to work together because you got AI, right? AI is based on quantum computing speed. PN, I don't know what you said. What language is that? Is that Indonesian? Aramagibi, Samanlikta Igne Aramagibi, or Malaysian. So stable coins and above are ingrained into the future, and anything below stables are gamble coins here. No, 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 no. Stable coins are your coins that interpret the language of the digital world to the fiat. Digital, like metaverse, is a digital world. Fiat doesn't understand the digital world. So you gotta have a representation. Remember that movie what they call where Avatar? Yeah. So you gotta have is it Avatar is called? What's that movie where they have their I don't know, they go into but the point I'm trying to make is that you have two worlds colliding. The physical, real world, asset world, where you have buildings, you have this, you have that. Those are going to be tokenized into the digital world. The digital world allows the value in the real world to move freely at a very low cost. Right? So the cost of friction in the banking system, the cost of friction, you know why boats move faster than cars on land? It's because there's less friction on the waterway between the bottom of the boat. And if you can actually raise the boat slightly so that there's some air cushion under, it'll move faster like the hovercraft. As long as that's something to propel it. So propulsion is important in that science. However, you find that there's a problem when there's friction. It slows you down. And so in the banking system, there's been friction for decades, for years. Computing did not change it because all computer did was to provide us with an interface. All Web 1 and Web 2 did was to provide an interface that appeared faster. And the Faster Payment Council were able to make, they were able to address some of the problems with, the continued improvement on nostro-vostro systems and raising guarantees. How do you raise guarantees? You raise guarantees by saying, okay, well, you can do an e-transfer in one day up to $3,000 from your account, but no more. Once you hit 3,000, they block it. You can't raise more. Why? Because of fraud. The old system is still prone to fraud. The friction is still there. So to reduce friction, they raise the amount of money you can move in one day as an individual, and as a corporation, they cap it. But with digital, you don't need to cap anything, because even if you steal somebody's money, they can track you. There's KYC. Yes, people think it's a scam. It's not just Trump, it's everybody who's there. There's Solana, there's all of these things, so people like, oh, what's it? But some of those coins, some of them will find utility. Something would happen, they would use it for something. For example, the Trump coin may be used with Trump Mobile, because remember, if it's on a blockchain, then you can bring mobile telephony, you can bring other forms, you can tokenize, there could be a store of value. So if there's 1 million people who decide, let's say 10 million people decide to use the Trump mobile network and it's tied to a blockchain, and they use the Trump coin, or they use another blockchain, and then they wrap the Trump coin on another blockchain, that coin will go from whatever price it is, I think $11, it'll shoot to like $70 before you know what's happening. So they've read the tea leaves. For me, rather than like, oh, look at what Trump is doing, I'm asking, what can I do? Follow the money. Follow the money. Let's be smart. Look at what this guy did. Oh, really? Wow. It's like our prime minister here. Right before he was voted into office, he went and moved his company. Before he ran for office, he moved all his companies to the US. Not actually, some to US, and then they moved others to some island somewhere. The XRP ledger does not need electricity to work, from my understanding. That's what I understand, that it doesn't need. So I need to research that a little bit more. 2 cents. I don't know. But 2 cents, remember, all this while, we've been having banks crash. Don't you know, you go to the bank, they say, oh, our systems are down. Our systems are down. But it hasn't stopped the world from moving forward, right? So whatever they did to make the systems come back up, they will do at that time. If you want a decent card wallet, yes, it's good. I have decent. We have 4 decents in my house. So you take there's a link on my description. Go to the description. Use my link. You get a discount. You get a discount by using my link to purchase, and I will get like $10 if you don't mind me getting $10. I'm talking to you, sleepy man. Don't be sleepy. And you can also check, I have a ledger link there too. Excuse me. Oh, PN, sorry. What country are you from, PN? Yes, British Virgin Islands, and they kept it for themselves. They actually want to go to outer space, if you know. Yes, no Wi-Fi connection. Correct, Jonas King. It's supposed to work offline. Singapore has a lot of money. I agree. Sleepy mans. He says, I don't mind. Thank you, brother. Sorry, I don't know if you're a man or a woman. I just say thank you. Southeast of Turkey, okay. But I'm glad you are here. Thank you for joining, and thank you for being part of this. Okay, Tommy, God bless you. Have a good one. I didn't know he left already. And AI coins, I really don't know much about AI coins. I've not researched them. Lunaco, are you still here? How do you know it will move? I'm ready for any day. Today, if it moves, okay, praise God. Curio, I have amazing confidence. About what? Are you in here, Curio? I didn't see you earlier. You asked a question. Can I write? You mean to type it here? No, I'm using my phone, so I can't write. Sorry. I don't know how to use my phone to write. $0.02, yes, it was a secret for a long time. Why does everyone hype? No, everyone doesn't hype about it. Do you know how many people have an XRP wallet? Don't use the word everyone. Just go online and type how many XRP wallets there are. There are only 6.5 million XRP wallets. I'm talking to you. 2 cents. There's only 6.5 million XRP wallets as of today. 9,000 were birthed in the last 48 hours. That tells you something. The trading volume for XRP exploded between the 15th and 16th by several 100%. That tells you something. So what's happening is that the information is becoming more and more and more knowledgeable. So let me tell you, if it's a special coin, if it's so special, that's a good question. Why does everyone hype it? This is the problem. You need to understand. Hiding things in the media was successful for hundreds of years. No longer. You know why? Everyone now has a phone, internet. That's what is making it go like wildfire. But yet people are skeptical. So your question tells me you have a good question, but don't allow that question to limit you from researching. If you see somebody being beaten on the street by police in China, is it fake because you don't think it's happening? Or is it just that we now have ability for somebody to just shoot it and in 2 seconds it has gone around the world? That's what is different. Is that, in my opinion, God revealed it to us, his servants, the prophets, what is about to happen. They couldn't keep it a secret anymore. PN, I will block you for that statement. If you don't believe in God, don't insult and say this. We are believers in God, so you don't insult us. Just say, I don't believe in God. But when you say God is a little child, I'm going to block you. I can't accept that. Hello, I love gaining knowledge from your channel. Thank you. Thank you, Josette Williams. You only think it's known because you are in the community. Ask other people, just random people, and they have no clue. Correct. Yeah, if you don't believe, it's okay. You can be an atheist. I have Muslims here. I'm not a Muslim. We vibe, we jive together very well. They have their beliefs, I have my belief. I share the gospel. If they believe, fine. If they don't believe, well, you know what? I move on. So yeah. Good evening, Crown Max. How are you doing? Exactly. I don't know. Jonas King, that's a serious question. I don't know. Oh, you're welcome, sir. Thank you. I don't know if you're a sir or ma'am, but you're welcome. Thank you very much for asking the question. Thank you for joining me and just hanging out with me here. I appreciate it so much. Crown Max, how are you doing? Are you loaded up? Are you waiting? Are you expectant? Daniel, what do you think will happen in the next couple of days? Oh yeah, the lie has traveled around the world before the pants, twice around the world before the truth has time to put on its pants. What did Johnny Matter give to you? 2 cents. 2 cents. What did Johnny Matter give you? Did Johnny Matter send you a Lambo? We need to know what is going on in the back room. Daniel, can you research that? When Lambo? What do you say about pie? Wonder Yegnet, I don't know. I'm not in pie. So, there's so much, right? So I don't know. Sorry. I'm not getting a Lambo. Do you know, Jamie? It depends on how much you are holding. You know what a Lambo costs? $200,000. So it depends on how much you have. Some of us are just looking for money to pay off our mortgage so that we can be free, have a place to live, have enough to be able to give to God's work and help others. Yes. You get a Lambo, you get a Lambo, you get a Lambo, you get a Lambo. You get a Lambo, you get a Lambo. Right over there. You hanging on the tree, you get a Lambo. You homeless guy over there, hey, come over, you get a Lambo. Chikibo, no, I will. I think that those who, if people join my community, will continue to travel together because I'm not going to be doing all of this on YouTube continually. I give a lot of information out. I'm telling you, if you know how people like, people can't believe it when they go and check some of the things I say and say, oh, wow, you know. And I'm not the only one doing it. It's just that there are people who like, okay, they don't want to risk their channels, so they keep some stuff and don't say it. So I've learned also, I don't say too much, right? Any of you interested in my $69 course? It shows you how XRP gets to $62,000. It's a 2.5 hour video. There's 3 videos. The first one is I think 10 minutes or 15 minutes. The second one is 30 minutes. The third one is an hour and a half. So I show you exactly how it gets there. Then you can research it for yourself. It's in my description. Just go there, click on the link, and there you have it. Do you know, James, what's funny? Johnny's Oprah. Yeah, he's Oprah. I know. What is real matrix? Now, I don't even know if Johnny's a white guy or a black guy. So if he's a white guy, he's a white Oprah. White male Oprah. Johnny Oprah. Why do I call him Johnny Oprah? Hey, Johnny Oprah. Marvin, wow. Which one is Cryptex? Pack those bags. When Toyota Tacoma. Go ask Johnny when Toyota Tacoma. He needs the grace of the Lord in his life. Toyota Tacoma. I saw a Toyota Tacoma the other day. I couldn't believe it. It was really nicely decked up. I like that it's not a massive truck. It's kind of just cute like that. Amen, Samuel. Amen. Don't sell your XRP. You get a Lambo. Crovert, how you doing, buddy? Amen, Jonas. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. And if you buy some coins also that have several zeros, some meme coins that really have a trajectory, but please, not financial advice. Do your research and make a decision so that as it explodes, you can put the money into XRP. Oh, no problem. I create the time. I enjoy being on here too. This is a mission to encourage people. Junior, I put something together. Listen, you remember the dot-com era? I don't know how old you are, but if you are my age, there was something called the dot-com era. And there was a lot of companies then. It was everywhere. All these, internet companies and all that, computer software, they all went under. And the survivors are the ones you see today leading the pack. Google. And a few other companies. So, all Microsoft, they gobbled the others. Microsoft bought Skype. Microsoft bought so many other companies. And then Log Me In was bought by another company. I don't know which one. But that's what happened. So there will be some companies that will be swallowed by the existing ones because they have good projects and they swallow them up and give the owner a manager title in a subsidiary just to keep him busy or just send him packing with $100 million and say bye-bye, right? Or whatever the deal says, 20 million, 50 million, bye, you did a good job. And you see a few companies now emerge. I think there'll be 50 cryptos that will emerge out of the pack. That's just my thinking. Out of over 50, 60,000. There are so many cryptos you don't even know exist, but they will flame out. The Lambo King has spoken. Yes, Jonas. Did you buy one? Did you buy a? I'm working hard to get it on. I also want to get the audio. It's hard because even the audio guys need more time. I want to bring everything out together as a package. So if there's an extension, I'll let you guys know. With apologies, but it's gonna. I'm doing my best to make it come out in July. I want to put the audio together just to bless the community, say thank you to everybody. But if it doesn't, then I'll see what I'll do. Yeah. Thank you for that question. Loaded with XRP. Johnny, what would you do if you open your wallet and see that XRP is at 62,000? It won't happen right away. No, this is a couple of years down the road. Lunaco, not now. Not now. Brown Opera. Johnny Mada. Johnny, are you Hispanic? No, I'm just curious. What's your thoughts on XLM? XLM is a twin sister for XRP, or twin brother, whatever you call them. So XLM is focused on peer-to-peer and also unbanked world. The unbanked world has a lot of untapped wealth. You know what unbanked is? The people who deal with cash. They don't put their money in the bank. And people say they're poor. But if you bring 1 billion poor people together who have $100 to spend every month because of what they eat, or less than $100, $30, when you keep doing that, if you create accessibility for them and bank them on a digital system, they're a resource. When you multiply that and you put into a digital system without pre-funded accounts and all of that, you can do a lot. So that's what it is. They're going after everything. So XLM is going to do very well too. Junior James, okay. God bless you. See, you're young, yeah. 01. My son was born in 2000. So he's 1 year older than you. My second son. Which meme? Well, I've told people that I have a WikiCat, but it's not financial advice. Some people say it's a scam coin, it's an SHIT coin, but I think that it is going to do very well. Everyone said the internet will fail. This one wins the award for today, the best comment ever. DT981. Some people said, I don't believe in that internet stuff. It's all antichrist. It's all the end of the world, whatever, whatever. Okay. Thank you. Johnny Mata, of course, it is looking bad for Tether. They were kicked out of Europe. You know that, right? So, and Tether's crash will cause, or exit will cause a problem. I don't know how they're going to get out of it because they refuse to be transparent. And Tether has been unscrupulous in the way that they've kind of pushed Bitcoin, eh? Yes, Ripple, Junior James, Ripple, XRP. You are correct. XRP is not a company, it's a commodity, a digital commodity. Just like you have an ebook. I have an ebook here. It's a digital piece of, is an asset, right? And so, a piece of art, whatever. Yes, Daniel, I appreciate you so much. You're a young man, and yet you guys know that I'm not a young man, and you still talk to me. And a lot of young people, they look at old people, they think, oh, these guys don't know anything. They're stupid. They're old. They have gray mustache and white hair, and a lot of the young people today, they do not understand that God put age and wisdom in a place. You could be old and have no wisdom, but young people who are wise listen to older people who share their experiences and their journeys. One guy in England said, you're my dad's age and you're teaching me all this stuff. Thank you. All right, thank you, Jonas. I appreciate your order. All right. Thanks, Daniel. Somebody said, okay, Junior James. Okay, I'm 57 years old. Unfortunately, this sounds like it will take many years before the XRP happens to rise. Thanks for the information. That's not what I said. 2 cents. That's not what I said. You didn't listen. You didn't listen. I am 57. It depends on what you hold and when you bought it. If you bought XRP, when did you join? When did you buy XRP? 2 cents. So if you buy XRP and you build your bag, there's no unfortunately here. I bought my XRP for the first time in 2021. Don't be a Debbie Downer to yourself. Please, I'm begging you. I even put a video out. I said, if you are nearing retirement, talk to me. People refuse. The older people are the ones that they're not interested because they believe that their retirement will take care of them. No, milk will be like $15, $19.99, a jug of milk. Coffee, one coffee will be $9.99, just a cup of coffee. And they will charge for anything else they put. Oh, you have to pay for the sugar. You have to pay for this. If you don't, you know how they now pay for seats on a flight. Now one day they'll say, if you have to use the toilet in the plane, you have to pay. The globalists aren't going to make life easier for people. I'm sorry. No little water to wash your hands when you use the washroom. Climate change, so you don't have water. This is what you get. So we need to believe XRP will move in the next little while. This is a live chat, David. Two Cents TV, if you have money, let me give you an advice. If you have money, I took money that was in a bank account sitting down there. My first purchase, I cleared it and I bought because I studied it. I researched it. Then I took a course. I went for coaching. My coaching is $250. Many people say, oh, it's too expensive. Okay, fine, then don't do it. Buy my book, read it if you've not bought it. It's $18.99, and then take my course. There's a course that it's $69.99 is there. I can't put it on the public anymore. It shows you how XRP rises. See, 2 cents. I want to explain something to you. If you have 10,000 XRP today, and XRP when it gets to $100, that's already how much? That's $1 million, okay? That XRP will keep going up because if you understand how the digital will take over the real world assets, there are 4 areas to consider. The area of cross-border payments, the area of tokenization, that is taking a physical asset like this one and tokenizing it on a digital ledger, on a digital blockchain, right? System, on a digital system, digital world. That's where all the money will go. Then you got the what is being held on the ledger to give it value. And then you've got all kinds of other things. So blockchain is taking over the world. All right. I'm just seeing war tweets from the moment trying to link every next missile to either a pump or dump. So I'm ignoring all. No, remember, every time there's been a crisis, that's when things shoot up. You brought your XRP in you must be a millionaire in my country, South Africa. No. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have much. I'm a pastor with a salary. I preach. That's my Bible. This is my office. So when I come to work, if I start early, I give myself a whole hour. I have my break. I eat my food, and I talk to you guys. Then I go home. I have meetings in the evening. I do all kinds of things. So I fill my day. I'm busy, very busy. But I decided to do this from November 1, and the channel has really, really, really exploded. I thank God for that. Lonako. Daniel, God bless you for that statement. I don't believe in government retirement savings. It's a scam. Because they borrow it. Nothing to stop them from going to take it. Jonas King, God revealed that to you. Did you hear what I said? I believe the Spirit of God revealed that to you. I don't know if you're a Christian, but it's not flesh and blood that just revealed what you said. Exactly, sleepy mans. Don't just think it, know it. If you have money, buy my course, $69. It'll show you everything from the beginning, from 2017 up till 2024, when I shot that video explaining the whole thing. It's $69. It's not money, it won't be money wasted. They won't allow you. The union is communist, aren't they? They won't let you do what you want to do. David, your XRP is not safe on the exchange. If something happens on the exchange and the government takes it over because of fraud, you lose everything. Not your keys, not your crypto. The safest place is a cold wallet. David, you should take a coaching and understand how this thing works. You don't understand it, you will lose your crypto. You don't understand what's going on. The exchange, take it off the exchange. Being on the exchange is like leaving your money in the bank. When banks collapse, they pay the people at the top, and the people who have accounts there are left to hold the bag with tiny insurance payments. Let me explain to you so that you understand. Your crypto is not, it's actually on the blockchain. So if you really want, if the keys were given to you to an exchange, the exchange can retrieve those keys. But if the keys you have are on a device like this one, David, I'm talking to you. If they're like, if it's on this one, right, then your crypto is not on this thing. It's on the blockchain. That's why if people die without a will and without somebody having the key phrases on this thing generates the key phrases itself. It's been set automatically. It's a system, and it's not connected to the internet. This thing is not connected to the internet until I do this. When I connect this to my computer, that is when you see what's in it. And it's not in it. This is just a key. It's like a key to open a door. Everything is on the blockchain. That's why it moves in 2 to 3 seconds. If you're in India and I send you crypto, it will move in 3 seconds. Your cold wallet is traceable. Everything is traceable. The one on the go and buy yourself. If you have a lot of crypto on the exchange, get it off of the exchange. I've just told you. Every crypto is traceable. As long as you have KYC, know your customer. It's all on the blockchain. Let me teach you something, David. I'm going to show you something right now for free. David, you watch. So if you want to find your crypto, right? Let's say you have XRP. This is what you do, XRP scan. Just go here. So you go to XRP scan, all right? All your crypto that you have, if you put your address on here, it will show exactly how much crypto you have inside of that account. I cannot demonstrate it for you right now because I cannot put my stuff on the internet. But if you click on here and you put, it will show you. If you want to know what is your what level you are, David, I'm talking to you. You go to XRP Rich List. And you check. You just go here. And you put your wallet here, address, you submit it, or you put your XRP. Let's say you have 25,000 XRP. You submit. It will tell you that you have, it will tell you what your number is in the XRP count. But if you put your address, it will tell you whether you are a top 1%, top 5%, top 10%, whatever. And this thing is directly connected to the XRP ledger. Everything on the exchange, David, is connected, is on the XRP ledger. The difference is the exchange gave you the keys. So they hold the keys, you hold the keys. You are not in control. But when you buy a cold wallet with your money, it's not cheap. Everything is in that. Can you imagine? Some people don't know that they are holding $10 million in their hands, even though it's 3,000. They don't know. They think, oh, it's just like, But can you imagine it? So some of you have to have many different cold wallets. Okay, I'm done. I'm about to get off of here. So I just spoke to David. I don't know if it's ignorance or belief that's or some people are busy selling off their coins due to crashes in the market right now. I told them they're going to regret. Of course. Don't leave it to the exchange. Yes. Take it off the exchange, David. David, you don't own it on the exchange. Yes, the exchange owns your crypto. Okay, good. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hey, Brad, how you doing? Hey, Daniel, thank you so much. Hey, Daniel, thank you for that. Daniel gave me a lot of money today. Woo! David, it's not complicated. Sorry. Take a course. If you're a plumber, you learned it. If you're a pilot, you learned it. If you're a train driver, you learned it. Take a course. If you have money, take my coaching course. It'll change your life. Johnny Mara, do you have an LLC or trust for your? I do, but it's in the States, so I have to do something. I'll do one here in Canada. It's not just do the research. Exactly. Can you earn a yield with XRP? David, is like riding a bicycle. Yeah, you can, but I wouldn't do it now, David. I'll wait, David S. I'll wait for regulations. YouTube is your friend, David. Yes, it is. If you're an older guy, like 60, God can help you. Yeah. Exactly. If you need a cold wallet, just go into my description, click on the links, and choose one wallet that you like. Thank you so much. God bless you, David. I wish you all the best. I really mean it. If you have not bought my book on crypto, that's where you should start. If it looks complicated, buy my book. It's $18.99. Yes, you are buying a book. I'm making money off it, but that's life. I wrote it so that people who are new to crypto can learn. Come on. I made it so simple. It's the basics ABC of crypto. And anybody that has the basics has the foundation to soar. It's called Crypto Made Easy. It's right there, and I give you links of how you can start. I explain everything. So you don't have to go around. In 3 hours, that book can set you on course to be a success. And then if you decide to take my coaching course, it's $250. I do it early in the morning, late at night, because I have a job. The only time I can come on here is when I give myself a break from running around doing my work as a pastor, as a minister, and as a congregational leader, as a convention leader. Exodus Wallet is okay. In my own opinion, I don't use it, but from what I've heard, I think people like it. So, my life, where have you been? I'm going to charge you $5 for not seeing the notification. Somebody, can you make sure you take the credit card details for my life so we can charge her for coming on late? That's okay, David. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to get off of here, guys. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee, and I will upload my video that will go live in maybe at 6:45. I don't know. Thank you for the super chats, Daniel. God bless you. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to... Yeah, no problem, David. Please, if you are new to crypto, buy my book. It's in the description. If you are new to crypto, that's the book you need. I think I put together this year the best book on crypto for the beginner. There are many websites, but I think I think God just gave me wisdom to put that thing together. I really, really believe so. All right, God bless you guys. Have a great day.